MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, center fielder.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Dickerson takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
First baseman number
now
7.
In the box, Logan Morrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Souza. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. Towards second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a looper to left. Dickerson is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at ball one here. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. One out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
So digging in now, Brad Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first two outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, 1 for 3. Low for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Don't know what he's swinging for there. It's 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Matt Duffy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Sanchez.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's Didi Gregorius, head-to-head against Chris Archer. 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
1 strike now from Archer. To short, hit hard. Duffy scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
0-2 with this guy. This could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. And you really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's amazing celebrity auctions include game-used merchandise from Chris Cutliff and Scott Brody, and even a lock of Rex Baca's hair. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 3.5 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Right fielder
stepping in and ready for another shot. Steven Souza, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. working quickly now as the splitter's in there 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 8. Designated hitter.
Here's Chase Headley. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. 3 base hits in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a line drive. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Dickerson. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. 2-1 New York. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Matt, he's one pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Greg Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. He pulls this one into right. Souza is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Starlin Castro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Ready with the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Third fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Our score remains. Jake Odorizzi makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Jake Odorizzi.
Here's Chase Headley. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 3 base hits in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 coming. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that one right down Main Street. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Steven Souza is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 2-1. Nate Eovaldi is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Nate Eovaldi.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Yankees, right fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. A hit in 2 tries so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Catcher. Gary.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Malik Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 0, Malik Smith.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple. Trevor Plouffe will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14.
Too low, 1-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, has seen him go 3 for 9. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Brad Miller, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. Malik Smith will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For Tampa Bay,
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Now playing third base, number 14.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Miller's got it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Number 30 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Blake Snell is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Borges. This change for the Rays. Now playing right field.
Drilled on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Flipped out the other way toward short. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is... Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Drilled to the left side. Gregorius is there on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gregorius ranging into the outfield makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 29 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled back. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Ellsbury is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chris Archer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs.